Hello everyone, you're all doing well. I'm still sick, so I may have trouble speaking. I hope it won't bother you, but well, can do nothing more. So we will keep going like that. I will cast today a game set between Jskillz and Lylzz. Jskillz is someone who registered just after the limit date, so he asked to be how to say that in a sub? Yeah, a sub. And well, I needed to add someone, so he entered in round 2. And Lylzz is a French player who I really like. Wow, my English is awful. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my best being sick. Even my French, I think, won't be better. But well, Lylzz is a French player whom I really like. I enjoy his way of thinking and playing the game. He isn't a meta player, you know. He will think about strats. He will sometimes endure a real pressure, and then he will still manage to win. I really like what he is doing in this game. I don't think there is lot of many players like Lylzz in France in his personal game style, you know. So I hope it will be some fun match. Hey, Lyndas, how are you? And oh, my princess, go to her. How are you? I will just let you 2 minutes, and my wife is just coming home, and I will be back for the draft. See you in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm here. Let's go for the draft. So Jskillz is host, Lylzz is guest. Jskillz picked Stranded and Abub. Lylzz picked Zimbabwe. Whoa, why I have the Discord sound? I don't know. Let me just go in offline. Oh, in don't disturb mode. Okay, better. So, Lylzz picked Zimbabwe and Fortified Clearing, so 2 close map. He banned aggressive one like Moras, Arabia like one like Slopes, and James banned some water maps. Okay, Dune Springs is more an hybrid map. But Island can be also an hybrid map, but we don't see much hybrid playstyle on Island in this tournament already. And the neutral map will be Isthmus, the first map. Okay, and from the sieve, first pick Persian. Okay, Lylzz picked Turks and Mongols at first. Okay, Mongols is okay, understandable. Turks. Okay, he must have a strategy with them, probably on Zimbabwe. Then Khmer Bengalis. Okay. Portuguese Malay, and Sway, Saracens Shu, Titans Maya, and Malians. Okay, and Snipe so on Persians and on Malay. So, if I were Jskillz, I would play Ants on Stranded. I would just put the map like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here, so Ants on Stranded. Bengalis on Zimbabwe, probably. Khmers on Fortified Clearing. I think I've put 5. No, Khmers on Habub. Khmer is totally for Habub, I think. Titans can be for Fortified Clearings, nice pick. And for Isthmus, it left, or Bengali maybe for Isthmus in case. And Way. Titans here in Zimbabwe, and maybe Way on Fortified Clearing then. I don't know. Probably something like that, but Maya can still play on Zimbabwe too. It's a strong sieve everywhere, so well, I don't know where, but they will probably play it, I think, James. For Lylzz, I think Mongol is for Zimbabwe. I think Turk is for Fortified Clearing, Portuguese for Isthmus. Portuguese for Isthmus. I think Saracen Shu is for Habub. And Saracens for Stranded. Yeah, Saracens can be a pretty good sieve on Stranded, especially against Ants. If you expect Ants or Stranded. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm doing my best for that. Okay. I think we will start then. So I expect for Isthmus, I said Portuguese against Bengali. I'm searching the game. And I wasn't totally false. Wrong, I mean. I'm launching Capture Rage, sorry. It may take us some time. Okay, let's go on the game then. And we are on Isthmus. Isthmus is that map where you have gold and a relic mid. 2 relics on each side then. The mid is important for this gold, but there is not much gold on the map. Not much wood also, there is just 4 patches of wood. So wood can be a problem on this map really fast. 2 sides of water, here and here. This side is weird. It should have been like this one, I think, but it's kinda weird. I don't know why in the map generation Lylzz has something like that here and no water. But it gives some advantage to Jskillz having this water, probably uncontested, you know, because so far Lylzz will probably dock here and maybe try to contest this pound, but or this side, but won't make much energy on it. And there is stone on island here and here, same on the other side, and that's the only extra stone. So you need to take if you wanna move from this position, you know, or keep this position, you will need to put a mining camp here and get the stone. So because you only have 2 low patches of stones, 1 of 3, 1 of 2, so it's really few. Wow, it's really few stones, you know. Sorry. And we will see a dock, and look at Lylzz. He scooted the wheels and don't hesitate to attack it. A mistake from Jskillz here. He should have paid attention to his wheels, sending it without cover. But Lylzz did the same and just hugged the TC. Okay. It's kinda a justice, you know. Aiming a wheel, then getting hit by the TC. But it made Jskillz really late compared to Lylzz. Lylzz has picked Malians, sorry. And well, it's a strong pick on Isthmus, I think. The wood bonuses at the Dark Age is quite cool, you know. But also in position war and in this matchup, Malians is kinda great, I think. The only thing he will need to pay attention to monks, especially monks in Castle Age, monk siege push, you know, from Megalis, but I think the matchup is quite in favor for Lylzz in this game. But I think this wheel will be blocked by the others. No, okay, he can bring it in diagonal. Diagonal. I don't know if you can say that in English too. But you can drop like that, so it's nice. 3 fishes from each side. Jskillz is adding a 4th, okay. But he is far from clicking. Really far from clicking. Is that an FC? No, he's adding a second dock here. He can't FC right now, but I don't know where he will click. You have so much on wood. 10 wheels on wood. This is an FC, no? He will make few fishes here, maybe more, maybe a second dock. I never saw a build order like that. Except for FC. Lylzz is almost feudal. If he looks at the... Oh, he can't know what's happening. Maybe it's an adaptation, you know. Like, he saw that Lylzz can't scoot anymore. So he's saying, okay, you can't scoot. I can do whatever I want, you know. So you will fear that I am fast castling. You will fear that I will take the water because you can't know if I am fishing from one side or from 2 sides, and even in which side I'm fishing. When Jskillz is just okay, that's interesting. And he's patrolling here, fearing the dock. I hope the scout wasn't in attack mode. That's a mistake, I think. The scout should have been in attack mode to just spot the wheel. And Lylzz will... Okay, Lylzz will dock here. He may have seen it. May have seen the veil. But what's in French I would say terrible is that Jskillz didn't add that second dock here. I would have done just to save that 7 fish and chip. 2 fires. You have this side is almost 1 if you do that, you know. But he's making a galley, so he didn't see the veil, so he will get surprised by a fire, and probably he will lose all this fishing here. Meanwhile, he's making fires in this dock, and he will kill the galley from Lylzz. Lylzz will add fire. He should add fires here. But he's making a scout rush. Okay. Since he doesn't have any vision, he thought about just making a scout rush to have some vision and control on the map. It's quite wise, I think. But you would have been in trouble if Jskillz just played land or just FC, I think. So it's a nice idea right now, but it could have been a bad one, you know. Hey Vince. It's a replay, it's not live. The game was from the round 2, but I really wanted to see how Lylzz is playing and improving, so... Okay, fire, second dock, that's nice. A bit late from Jskillz, but it's nice. But I'm quite disappointed because he made so much villas on wood, so much fishing ship, and didn't grid totally and secure his play, you know. Should have made more fishing ships and faster fires here to secure that side, you know. Oh, Lylzz is losing all his fishes. But he's having a great idea of how the map is, and he will be the first player at the Castle Age, since Jskillz didn't grid it, so would have done nice, no, 10 fishing ships, maybe 12, you know. Okay, that's not seen. Yes, it's seen. Okay, it doesn't care. You will just wait with his spears. And Lylzz is also taking advantage on that pound since he has so much fires tucked, and he will kill the fish here. That I think Jskillz shouldn't have lost this side, you know. I think it's a huge mistake from him. But Lylzz doesn't see where fishes are, where dock is. Okay, now he sees. These 2 fishes are dead. This one will probably keep collecting if Lylzz isn't on his fire. So he is. Okay. But Jskillz add fishes here. Okay. So we have a swap. The 2 players are killing each other fishes, and they are just swapping sides. But Jskillz will try to keep this one. Okay. It's what he should do, so it's a nice play. And we have a dumb fight here. I should have blown him to this too, because he made a really poor demo here. Lylzz will attack on the land, ignoring water grades, making Jskillz overinvest on this side. Okay. You're going to see here, it's a nice TC. Securing the wood, securing a gold. By the positionment, securing also this gold too, because to get there, he can't cross here, you know. But he could go cross here. Those knights have been seen, because double monastery is quite the right call here. But did he throw the knights before making it? He's blind playing, I think. He will just try to push Siege Monk while trying to boom and keep snowballing from Water Echo, I think. I think that's the plan for Jskillz. And I don't know the plan for Lylzz. Probably a siege push, but he will be repelled by the monks and the siege workshop too. So I don't know. Elephant archers? No? Why? He only has 13 at the food, and in the 13 there is 11 fishing ships. So you have only 2 wheels on food actually. So he can't play Elephant Archer, you know? Doesn't have the food income to play it. And I think it's a mistake for him. He's trying to do so much thing at the same time. Lylzz took the central relic, okay. He took the relic on this side too. We'll take probably this one. He will have an advantage. He can click the first Imperial Age, I think, but he will have to deal against the Pikes Siege amongst push from Jskillz. Okay, nice play from Lylzz. Devotion. It in front to have monk tank better. Expiation. Okay, so he will counter monks by with monks. That's a strange play, and the castle will be here. Okay, I would have tried to do it here, probably, but I would have trouble making 8 up. But if he loses this side, he will lose all his secondary gold spots, you know. Oh, we have 2 conversions. Okay, Beto play. Beto will be nice to snipe the monks. And he killed all the lancer because he didn't pay attention and expiation also clicked. Okay, he just accept. Wow, that's strong for someone to accept back when he can't defend this position. He knows it, and he just say, okay, I can't defend it. Take it for now. I will just back. Wow, that's amazing, I think. It's so huge. Okay. But he will need another thing here. Okay, Siege Engineer. Siege Workshop. Sorry, here, okay. Devotion also clicked for Jskillz. A castle here, okay. I think it's a timid castle. I think he could have put it further. Something like here. To control this gold and this gold. And Betos are here, but pay attention to... Oh, 1 monk for 2 betas, I think. But betas is totally the unit to do. You know, if he managed to have something like if managed to have something like 20 betas, he can just kill everything. Because he can't out macro mangonels, but there is not much mangonels, you know, right now. But he can't out macro mangonels. He can't kill pikes. He can kill monk. Betos was a call. I don't think he needed to go with light cav right now. And Imperial clicked. Okay, I think that's probably not a huge mistake, but it's a mistake for Lylzz to have more than one answer or response. I don't know how to say that, but he tried to counter. He already have betters to counter monks, to counter pikes, to counter mangonels, and he's making another counter, you know. He didn't need it that. Oh, the hole. There is a hole, another chop right here. And this light cav is saying that, aha, you are saying shit, just shut up. Look how good I am. And he is really disturbing here. Another hole here. Okay. 2 holes. Oh, this one. Okay. I think. Okay, that's a true here, and here there is nothing, and that's the design of the house. Oh, come on. I would have never seen that, I think. And Lylzz clicked imp, but 2 minutes later than what he should have done. But with a greater army. Oh. Okay, nice tech. In English, how it's called? Imprimer? I don't know. A nice call from for betos here. Sniping monks, then backing. Oh. Conversion? No conversion. Devotion, click is a game breaker here. And Vetos, you see how he can do everything with Vetos. He can kill elephant archers, he can kill ratas, he can kill everything. Vetos is really a nice unit, you know. A squishy one, but really nice. Both player will be imp. He's trying to kill the trap with his ram with Vetos in here. That wasn't necessary. This trap wasn't in a danger right now. But 22 monks for Jskillz. I don't know how we can micro that many monks, you know. Well, I can't. I personally can't. Oh. This shot was maybe more bad than good, you know. So bad that he didn't bring this army here. But with the monk healing, it didn't take any damage on the fight, because monks are healing in the back, and there is something like 6 monks healing. And so, it tanked well the damage. We had chemistry, so why don't we see one BBC? Maybe he fears getting it converted? He will snipe the monks here, but he will take so much damage by doing that. And he didn't snipe all the monks, there is still 3. I think Lylzz is losing the game because he tried to do 2 counters for the same unit. He should just have spammed betas and killed everything, I think. And by trying to do so much things, he will just lose. And if he loses castle, game is over, you know. He can't even dock again and take stones, because stones are here. So I think it's a loss from Lylzz here. Oh, wait. We are in table 8, I think, or 9. 9, I think. Okay, so it's 1-0 for Jskillz. And we had Bengali won against Malians. See, you should have played Portuguese Lylzz and you will have won this game. Just listen to me next time. We will go on game 2. I don't know the map. My brain bugged a bit. Hmm. Okay. It will be on Zimbabwe's next map. On Zimbabwe, predicted Mongols against Teutons. And we have this matchup. Am I so good? Am I that good? Sorry. Well, Mongol is obvious because you have hunt here, lot of hunt. And if you manage to take it, well, it will give you a huge advantage, you know. There. And Jskillz expected Turks on this map. No. Mongol is too good on this map. And Teutons, well, it's a really strong closed map sieve, Teutons. He will need... Okay, you see he's patrolling here to see if Lylzz is taking the hunt. He's making loom, so I think he will go here and try to bring some hunt by himself too. If he isn't, I don't know why he made loom that early. But he should have just sent the wheels here and made loom after the wheels goes, you know? Because he's just losing a bit of time. Okay. He would just bring this one. And oh, the crocodile isn't oh, nice. That's a body block with the crocodile. Sometimes the crocodile hit will make it bug, so but it didn't. And we have one wheel loss from Jskillz. And he should pay attention to not lose many HP on these quotes. Because if so, he couldn't fight. He couldn't. Oh, why is backing? His scout is full HP. He should have stayed here and tried to block and get a revenge, you know. But he isn't. Okay. He's blocking his own wheel here. Okay, he sniped the crocodile. Sorry. And now he will try to get this elephant back. I think that the two players, both players, aren't used at this gameplay style, you know. They are not lamers, they are not Black Forest players or anything like that, you know. I'm sure a French player called Captain Abruti would have done something like 10 times best by hunting 3 or 4 elephants at the same time, and he's something like 1200 kilo, you know. Oh. Okay, this one is reset, and Lylzz will try to balance the HP between the scouts. Can't take more. Okay. That's a nice play from Jskillz. Prevented Lylzz to bring back more elephants. Will still. He sent the low HP Lylzz. This will is dead. If he's trying to bring it back, he's dead. So, Lylzz goes out with 4 wheels. Okay, interesting. Seeing that, you don't want to put a barrack here. Goes with, I don't know, 2-3 militias and prevent Lylzz from hunting here? Well, I do. I would have done so. Even if it fucks up my fast castle, you know. Taking 4 wheels here would be a huge advantage. But you need to find where they were. Oh, my English is terrible. But I have lots of problems with horse sonority, you know. And he solved? I'm not sure he solved it. Didn't see the mill at 1 case. But he's making 2 militias. Oh, that's a nice play from Jskillz. Didn't saw the wheels here. So he's searching them. Maybe he's saying that Lylzz brings them back home, you know? Oh. Militias? The militias saw them. Okay. He knows. And that's maybe an easy kill here. He's trying to lame and to block with palisade, but he failed. Lylzz will die too. Oh, come on, Lylzz. Where is your brother skills? Both players are going to Castle Age. Lylzz will drop castle and play Mangudai, but here he doesn't have anyone at food now. And he will get killed by... No. Well, this wheel is dead. Third militia? Why third militia? He gets the damage he wanted with those 2 militias, you know? He took the... he took Lylzz off the hunt. He took a ville. So he doesn't need to make more with that. Those 2 have plenty made their job. And Lylzz right now, he just have to delete this wall and run, but he doesn't know because he thinks the scout is something like here. It's like, And we have a drop castle. And we are playing Titans Archers. Okay. Monks is something I prefer. Okay, just one archer. He may have tried to prevent the castle from going up with an archer, or at least try, but not sure it was a good idea. But now Lylzz is out of the hunt. No one is on the hunt anymore. And we will have a nice Titan forming here. That's a ship forming, but on Lylzz we have a unit that's really hard to counter with Titans, the Mangudai. So what will be best, I don't know. You already have a monk and one monastery. Could have taken those relics. He will try to get those too, also. Okay, Scout is probably in attack mode to snipe every monk that are going here. And he's pushing back Lylzz with his monks. Does the Vil survive, I think? Oh, Aram. Is it a try to all-in with Mangonel and Rams? But with the castle in front and the Tuchan castle, it will be hard. I'm sorry guys, my throat is something like hurting me a lot, so I'm having trouble talking, so I will try maybe to talk less. We'll have probably a watch party instead of real cast. I'm sorry about that. But I'm doing my best, you know. I just wanted to see the game, so well, we can share it together. And I will try to talk and explain and cast a bit, but it's really hurtful to talk. Lylzz is doing well with this Mangudai. He's seeing if wood is taken from the back, if there is a town center here, if without now post checking if Jskillz isn't out at the top of the map. He's making devotion again. He should have done his TC here to have his zebra as a food income. And he sent back those vil here to hunt. That's nice too. You didn't forget that. Hey, thick. hole. Thick hole, the harem. Okay. And yes, I am more and more happy, I think. Hi, Pasha. Pasha, you should stop talking English, I think, or write English. You speak it like Oban, you know. And Jskillz just goes him. Okay. A nice theme timer, you know. But he miss eco upgrade. But it's a nice theme timer. It will make him able to push this because castles here have 28 range, I think. If he put 18 range, I think, between the two. So if he put his trap here and just make the two fletching upgrades, his trap couldn't be contested by Mangoodies. We can't outpush this zone, but won't be able to go forward. You're the oldest one, Pasha. Like Grunter. Grunter is also old, like you. And I think my micro is cutting the coughing. It's nice for your ears, I think. Because when I don't talk, I'm coughing or drinking water, I precise. So we'll have Tuchon Skirms against Mangoodies. But the point is, Lylzz, we saw in the last game that Lylzz is able... Yeah, like Lucy. Lylzz is able to know when he shouldn't defend a zone and just accept backing, you know. No, it will go Skirms, I think. Skirms counter Mangoodies. Even it's hard. But the matchup is if Jskillz really expected Turks, he probably didn't see the map and open the map, and so his matchup is really hard, you know. Playing Tuchons against Mongols, it's a hard matchup. I think Lylzz will just try to repair and win time here, but he would just accept to back because at this time Jskillz can't go far from his castles, you know. Oh no, I said probably nothing. And yes, hand cannoners. Oh, sick hole. How did you predict that? Skirms and hand cannoneers against Mangoodies? Well, at least Skirm is a nice move right now, right? Because he isn't imp, so he has the same ranges like Mangoodies, even greater ranges. So he prevents Mangoodies from sniping traps and monks. It's a nice add, nice opening Skirm. I don't know why hand cannoneer right now. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, that's a nice prediction, mate. And Lylzz is just accepting and backing. sad that he didn't expand right here to have more stones, but he knows that his opponent didn't. Oh, relic victories. Come on, guys. I hope that's not a relic victory, guys. You had to check the settings before launching, and the standard victory isn't allowed in the tournament usually. Okay. Well, I thought that Mangudai will trade efficiently really well with Cannoneers, but since Lylzz didn't expand it top, you know, and he doesn't have so much stone, he can't put another castle, so having a Mangudai mass will be hard. I think that, you know, as Mongol, I would just make rams in front of my Mangudais, you know. You go with rams and they will tank everything. Jskillz will have to micro like hell, you know, and rams will just do the work. Instead, he is going light cav or step, but I think step is a mistake. I think he will want to go light cav. And you need to keep this castle, you know? It doesn't have any other castle. So if he get just converted one by one or killed, he will just lose the games against the Teutones. He's trying to red a bit. Nice. That's a nice house wall too. He loves this castle. Now he have to give up all his base. I hope he will kill the monastery with the relics in there. Okay, no relic victory now. And he will need to give up everything, I think. Oh, those relics, you know. Amazing. That was a perfect move from Lylzz. He sniped 5 monks, lost only 1 Mangudais and 2 light calves. That's a perfect move. That was so nice. Yeah, he's making his economy like right here and expanding on the sides. That's a nice place from here. We need to keep massing Mangudais. Really, he have so few people on stones. He should have 3 or more castles right now, and just not making enough people to stone will slow him to have his Mangudai mass that will probably give him the win, you know. Okay, he's railing. Oh, I don't know that English word, but he's taking advantage of his mobility. That's so nice for Lylzz. He's coaching just a bit of army like here and here, and then you just back. That's smart play, a smart move, you know. And he's going for Oneiger. Okay. No more light caps then. Another castle here to protect the wood, while I think I will just have moved the wood here to closer to this castle, you know. And put another castle, or try to put another castle right here on this hill. Those Mongols already killed 7 vills. And he's repairing, that's smart. He needs to get this up, but all his stone miners are repairing, so he doesn't have any stone income, so he will need to buy it. And we have faith. Okay, that's smart. Will Lylzz lose? Oh, Lylzz lost this game. I think he surrendered a bit early, you know? His opponent didn't have fall. He just needed to take more stones to get this game win, to have a Mangudai mass. He should have get more stones, have 3 or 4 castles right here, accept losing one maybe, make masonry architecture, you know? And he could just have done that, and yeah, I think Jskillz played it very well, you know. That was a nice play from Jskillz. But I can't prevent me to think that Lylzz lost the game and not Jskillz wins it, you know. I don't know how to explain that better, but Jskillz played well, but the win condition wasn't his. It was more that Lylzz could lose this game than Jskillz wins it. I don't know if I am clear on this. Sorry. Doing my best, but that's how I feel after the game, you know. Let's go to the draft. So, Teutons won against Mongols, as I predicted. I didn't predict the win, but the Civ were right, you know. And we will go probably on 40 feet clearing. And I expected Turks against Wei. Okay. Let's go on 40 feet clearing for the game 3. It's already a match point, you know. If Jskillz wins this game, I think that Mongol was later to him. He should expand more away from his base. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Sick Owl. How should I call you? Sick Owl? Is nice, or do you prefer any name, any other name? But I totally agree about what you said. And we'll have Portuguese against Khmer. Okay. I expected Khmer on Abub, so I'm surprised here. And Portuguese well, I expected, I think, on Isthmus. So it makes sense if it is not on Isthmus that it's on this map. So what will the player do? Oh, maybe I will introduce the map. You have a center like an arena, like, you know, with relics, resources. Oh, Salty Shobo, okay. I will. Do you prefer Salty Shobo or Sick Owl? And you have relics also on the side, on the circle, the outer circle, I think, or can say that in English, of the map. This one is kinda not balanced at all because this side has 4 relics and is larger than this side, but it's part of the game if the player are closer, not diametrically, or I don't know how to pronounce that word, diametrically opposed, you know. It's normal that a side is shorter than one other. Okay. I think I will try to call you Sick Owl then. And Salty Shobos on Discord when you talk. And Lylzz is walling. Early wall from Lylzz is fearing a potential scoot rush Khmer, I think. Khmer is scary. It's really scary, you know, because he can do everything and he can do everything way better than most of civilization. He can scoot rush on this map. He can... Oh, he's taking by some Orgoli. He can scoot rush, he can just play the relic like another arena sieve, he can boom and outboom you probably. That's a sick sieve, you know, can do everything. So Lylzz isn't taking any risk at it. I'm still late cover. Sorry, coffee. Oh. Well, we have 2 meals for Jskillz, so it's not a scoot rush. Probably on a fast castle. I think he's searching this. Why click that fast with Khmer if you are not going? You can't fast castle that fast. Yes, you can. Just making a 20 pop without producing in the feudal age? No. Huh. I think this is a failed castle age time. We don't have any ville forward, you know? So it's not a rush. I honestly don't know what Jskillz is doing here. He may not know himself. Oh, he's close to click, but he won't click. He will have to do some villas. Could have waited, you know, before going feudal age. He's so close to click. Okay. That's a sick-up time. He will just put 3 TC and be Castle Age before even Lylzz is going feudal. But it's risky, you know, because it will be Castle Age, it will boom, but against a Portuguese that just will drop you a castle right here, and then a second one. Because I think that build order, you know, is really late for a fast castle, drop castle, so I think he will drop 2 castles. Or go fast Imperial after, you know. He should have done farming grade, I think, for this boom. Yeah, before he should have done before the farm was launched. That's a mistake. You may hear my girlfriend talking with his friend behind my back. I'm sorry, but I can't do better. But I can't tell her to speak not louder. The opposite of louder is, I don't know. Only 1 TC? Why only 1 TC? I thought the main point in this is making... What is he doing? Yeah, I think he made a mistake right now. He tried to make a barrack, but it was obviously a mistake because he doesn't need a barrack, and there is no world where a barrack is used here as a Khmer. Sorry. Hello, Mixi. It's Missy and not Mixi. Missy the moment or not? So now Lylzz know what is in front of. There is 3 TCs. He saw them, and he saw no barracks, no stable. So the castle, if he's not putting the castle here, it's a huge mistake. He needs to go forward. By saying this, Jskillz just told him that please put your castle here. Ok, how are you, Missy? Est-ce que ça va bien? And he just told him that he should just put his castle here and clean everything. Here isn't great because it doesn't take the stone. It should have really have put here. That's a bad castle. A terrible castle. Could have done here, take the stone, the TC, the gold, and just put here, middle of the nowhere, taking anything. Yeah, mine too, Messi. Est-ce qu'on entend ma copine derrière qui parle ou pas? Don't get why it ups that late to not going fast Imperial, you know? Okay. Empennage, fletching. With fletching, it will prevent all stun to be loot or recolted. I don't know the correct word, but the stun is taken from here now. I think Jskillz will try to put a castle here to defend. Just have to take the relics here and here. En BO5. Donc c'est... mais c'était... ça s'est joué la semaine dernière, Missy. Donc c'est BO5, c'est 3 manches gagnantes. Donc si Jskillz gagne, Lylzz a perdu. Okay, Aram with the Lancer in there. We also have an organ gun. I don't understand why Lylzz didn't have clicked Imperial yet. It's really late for a fast castle, drop castle into fast Imperial, you know. Je sais pas qui c'est, je sais pas qui c'est, mais je sais pas de quel pays vient Jskillz. Je crois que... quoique je l'ai dans ma base de données, mais j'ai pas vraiment envie de requêter ma base de données là maintenant. And it's really late, so I said it will be Imperial Age in something like 25 minutes. Okay. So c'est peut-être un Argentin alors, je sais pas de quel pays il vient. En tout cas, c'était la ronde de la semaine dernière. And so it's really late. It should have been something like 2 minutes earlier, I think, Imperial Age. So he must have... He may have made a wrong micro-gestion, you know, macro-gestion. Gestion of his resources. And Jskillz seems to really enjoy monks. The two players seems to be the same, you know. They seem to love the same thing. I said at the start of the stream that Lylzz is kinda unique in his gameplay in France, but he seems to face an opponent that's like him, you know. I'm quite amazed by this, the randomness, you know. Dit que je parle mal anglais, mais bon appétit. Bisous. Ok, Imperial Age, Aphetoria, ok. Treb, ok. Chemistry, ok. You will need BBC. He didn't take all the houses because this is taking 20 of population, so he should have think faster or earlier about the houses and adding houses. We had a nice mangonel shot here. And Lylzz Castle, by being that bad here and not here, well, he can't kill this castle. He can just make a trap here, trap that, trap this, but he can't really make any difference, any damage. And the monks are an okay defense, but Jskillz clicked him, and I don't know the Imperial tech for monks for mares. He seems to not have imprimery. Okay. Doesn't have theocracy, but he have redemption. But without imprimery, the monk defense will be a bit weak, you know. He won't have enough strength to convert bombard cannons. And Lylzz will just go, okay, with bombard cannons, monks, with imprimery. He's not a dodgeball nice player, seems. Guard towers done, okay. So he will go in front with guard towers and BBC. This will be converted, I think. And now, what will do Jskillz to counter that? I don't know. He seems to go, decided to go crossbow, but crossbow against towers and bombard cannons, I'm not sure about it. We only have one Fetorias here. They've made more. And now crossbow won't probably make the difference, you know, because of towers. And oh, that's so bad. And you will try to play elephant? No. Yes, he is trying to play elephants. I think it's a Lylzz game. I'm not sure about what damage will do 3 elephants. I think Jskillz underestimated what he can do and maybe didn't know that he didn't add imprimery with his redemption. He made many mistakes in this game, I think. He may have tried to do too much things at the same time, you know. Conversion. One conversion is enough, you know. It's really hard here for Jskillz to do everything. He needs to go back, reset his economy, while microgenerating in front here, Why do not losing too fast or too much territory, you know? And that's hard for him, I think, to handle everything. Even at 2k, 2k3, it's hard. When I see Leonidas backing like that, is really over RPM, you know. And I think it's probably the most difficult thing in the game to know how to back safely without losing so much ground. Don't know why this trap isn't dead yet. Oh, second Fetoria, okay. I think Fetoria is like 12 vills, but costing 20 pops, so it's like Lylzz have about the same economy than Jskillz right now. You have so much gold, you should have done just archers. Or Ribo, but Organ Gun, he doesn't have any stone to put more castle, so Archer, Arbaletiers, you know, it will have a nice pick, I think. Oh, we have a nice music, fighting music right now. This comp is too strong for Khmers. Okay, the 2-1. So we'll have a fourth game between players. Okay. So Khmers lost against Portuguese, and we will go on which map? We'll go on Habub, and I predicted Shu against Khmer, but Khmer isn't here, so I think it will be Maya. It's probably the best call. Wei isn't good for here, and Ant is too good on Stranded, so I think it will be Maya's here against Shu. And it's Mayans. So Lylzz just scouted his first Rhino here, going forward. Jskillz bring it the first back. Will he lame this one? Should have lamed this one, I think. Oh, he will, but with a will. Okay. Because Mayans. And that's a nice punishment for Lylzz. By grading his stretch, he just lost one Rhino, so he will have a really hard beginning of the game. And Jskillz played it very well. But no lumber camp here. Will we have an early barrack? No, okay. He just don't have scooted any wood lanes right now. So. I will just change the music because it's a bit hard for me. Okay. It's the chiller. I should refill my bottle of water. You know what? I will just make it like here, like that, and I will refill my bottle. I'm coming back soon. I also took a bit of bread. So okay, so we have a wall here and a a mining camp here to prevent Jskillz to go like that. We will probably add a few palisades here to finally make a TC wall, you know. In front we have a 18 villas uptime with Mayan. Insane build order, I think. He didn't take his Reno. He lamed Lylzz 1, but he said no, 2 is an house, you know. Okay, the barrack and the militias are a bit late. I thought with this sick up time, he should just have gone straight archer, you know. You just have to go straight archer. He saw the wall here. You just had to go from there. And he would have seen everything and killed everything, you know. When the TC wall wasn't made to the hand, so he bring the militias here, and that's a greedy mistake, you know. He's just greeded 3 palisades, and he's in trouble here, and he will be even more in trouble when the first archer will go from there to be here. Oh, trap. Okay, that's a nice trap, but yeah, you will need the tower. It's a nice tower. This tower is a nice HUD. Ah. Yeah, he totally forgot to take this Rhino. He's just taking it right now. I think with his sick up time, he just have done 2 archery ranges fast, with a fast fletching. Just see, he saw the wall with his scout. You just have to go from there, and he fall on the wood and kill 12, 10 villagers, you know. You know, he's up, so he will have a bit more food. But you have already 6 farms for Lylzz. Lylzz is doing extremely well in this game since he get lamed, you know. He don't add so much idle time. 36 seconds against 2 mins. He played this game incredibly well, I think. And we have a 3rd range? No. How? Why? Oh, because you have food. But he's true. He's true. So that means that for 2,000 wood, you have 200 food. So that's why you can do all these upgrades and didn't be so bothered by the lame. It's really strong save, you know. He even didn't found 2 ships. He's making all of this with 1 less boar, or you know, and 2 ship less. That's so well played from Lylzz. And Jskillz is still idling everything. So you have 4 minutes of idle TC, it's huge, no? And he can't find any damage because of the tower, because of the skirms. That's why he added the 3rd range, I think. He is trying to all in. Thinking can't win if he don't all in this game. But Lylzz add another range too, and he is going on skirm, so he has a +1 of defense. So this trade should be even because Lylzz have the heal also. And Lylzz is adding a 3rd range too. He's not greeting, that's nice. He recognizes that his opponent is really overproducing him, so he needs to counter it. And he didn't want it to grid his uptime. And nice pick for those 2 archers. That's really nice. He's playing very well in this game, Lylzz. And that's not the map where I should say that Lylzz will win easily. It's not his comfort zone, you know, playing this map, I think, and he's doing it amazingly. I don't know why this ville is here, but he could post some outposts here and here. No, mining camp, okay. And those 6 archers will go directly on the wood, I think, here. And make a huge difference on the gold. Meanwhile, he's defending on this hill, accepting losing those farms. I think Lylzz is really smart in his way of playing this game. And now we have a market. We will have probably, he will just buy food and click. Don't go down the hill. Okay, he didn't. I think we'll just buy food. Sorry. Just buy food, he will click. Okay. And no! Just just don't need to lose. Oh, the archer, we missed the auction while I was struggling to survive to make off. You know, Sick Owl, last time you said you speak badly French, but you are speaking better French than I am speaking English right now. I hope you know it. And your French is insane. He killed 3 villies here. And another side is idle. Okay. I think on the castle up time he will give up Jskillz, probably. A nice micro. Yeah, I agree. Neuificator. Yeah, Lylzz is winning this game, I think. Castle up time with Botkin Arrow and Elite Skirm and game is over. I don't see how Jskillz can back to this game. Especially against Shu. Shu is really strong, I think. Because even if he didn't add so much Elite Skirm, he have a strong siege unique unit. The Scorpion-like one. That's making huge damage. He just ignores the towers because he is on full skirms. Jskillz have some trouble managing his units. And yeah, he'll just can stay behind towers, it doesn't matter. And instead of going first on his elite, he should have made a ram, you know. He put a ram, he just killed the 2 archery range here, and the casern, and the barrack. And game is almost over, because the wood required to rebuild this is insane at this moment of the game, you know. Just 1 ram could do the difference. This is a get out of my game castle, I think. Castle dropped even before Jskillz his castle age. But care is you take all your lumberjack to build this castle, so you need to make them work again. Okay. Oh. Why did he delete this? Ah, to not produce on them. Okay. And GG. The build order from Jskillz was sick. Was insane. He even forgot to take his 3rd Rhino after laming 1 from Lylzz. But Lylzz was wow. I think the opening from Jskillz wasn't appropriate to this game. His barrack went too slow. He just have to open double archery range as he wanted to do. And but Lylzz was amazing on this game, I think. I wasn't expecting that level from him. So we'll have a decider game. A decider game on Stranded. And I expect Saracens against France. Yeah, Lylzz was insane on this game. I agree with you, chat. And we will have a Stranded with Hans against Saracens. The decider game. Will we have a reverse sweep from Lylzz, or Jskillz will win this? With Hans, you can't make a dock at the beginning of the build order, so you need to rush your town center because you have less wood, but it will give you a scooting horse, you know. That will be nice, and Lylzz can have some food income, but his TC will help later than Jskillz one. And on the test I've made, that's not so bad, you know, because he will have one ville. He will be one villa ahead, but one fishing ship that works for 2 times late, you know. So if he just making a correct build order, you know, almost a ville, yeah. It would have been a ville if the TC was made a bit for there and not here. Well, you have been both to say well done, Lylzz. How? But I didn't remember that was you. You should just put Faro in your YouTube nickname instead of Gneificator. And so with the test I've made, you can have more collected resources with Hans than with another sieve if you are optimizing well the build order, you know. So Hans is a really strong pick here, I think. But he made Loom. Shouldn't have made Loom. The build order is not Rus, or I don't know how to pronounce that, is hard, but if it's well done, you have something like 1 or 2 vills advantage really fast. The fish from Jskillz is better also than the fish from Lylzz. The point in making your first dock in the corner, more in the corner than in the line, is that your first fish will probably be further, but the dock will be in the long term. Your dock will be better, you know. But what you want in an early game is that your fish, your first big fish, is closer on your dock. So I prefer doing my dock something like here to have a fishing ship closer, you know. or like Jskillz made. But Jskillz had the time to scoot before making the docks, where Lylzz just made the docks or the first fish he saw. That's also a difference. I think if you are... Well, I see Gneuificateur, je sais pas pourquoi. It may be OBS that I'm using to check the chat. To just put the hat. I don't know. I don't know the difference. Well, maybe so. It may be a good idea to do the town center with other thieves. With 3 wheels, and then scoot with the fishing ship and put the dock in a better space, better place, you know, just after making the TC. An early meal from Lylzz, okay. 6 fishing ship. The meal is needed to click, but you can't click right now. Do you listen to Pauline or not, Fao? Because she's playing at LOL, and when she plays at LOL, she just don't know how to say that in English, but it's too loud, you know, for my ears. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because she is speaking very loud, so it's nice if you just don't listen to her. Oh! The... the trap from Jskillz, nice. And he saw the forward, little the forward, so he may answer to that faster. He also made a kinda forward like here. I think he wanted to be forward, but he didn't saw and didn't scoot it what it was like. Okay. So we'll have a fire war between the two. Lylzz is making a market. He may sell the stone. Okay. But even by with selling the stone, he can't click up, so... Since his goal is far from his TC, the market wasn't probably the thing I would have done at his place. Because he may need a tower right here, you know. I should repair it. Okay, this wheel is dead, Lylzz. Oh, that's a bad micro from Lylzz. Really bad. And he is not taking the aggression to his opponent, you know. He should have done this fire here, should have been here, you know. Just to force Jskillz to defend and have multitask. And instead of that, he's just defending here. And defending badly. So... he put a tower, he buy stone to put another tower? No, he didn't buy stone, he just made stone miners here, okay. Well, I'm not convinced about the gameplay of Lylzz right now. We just sell stone to try to go to Castle Age, I think. Okay. And he's... oh, Lylzz, come on. You saw them. Making fletching? Why is making fletching? Yeah, I don't get what Lylzz is doing, but escaping his fish here was a good idea because Jskillz didn't try to go there. And Jskillz will be fish here. Will fish here. Second archery range for Jskillz. Lylzz should click first, Castle Age. But Jskillz is making more fishes, you know. And he is repairing. And he will eventually find those fishes one day. Yeah, but he isn't. He didn't have click. I think he should have clicked before going archer. And he will just use, I think, he will just use his Castle Age timing. Why is taking so much stone? I don't get it. I don't get that part of why taking that stone and why taking fight while he is clicking. And he didn't even have an uptime advantage that big. He will have less than 1 minute. And here the fish are found. Jskillz playing very well this map, I think. And that's why I think is one of his priority pick. No, not even one of his priority pick. This Komodo will kill this archer. Komodo 1. Archer 0. And now, what will he do? Okay, Castle Age timing with Botkin Arrow. He forgot to micro here. Siege. Why? You don't even know where your opponent base is, but you know his first dock was here with his fishing ship, so you must suppose that the enemy base is here, and you should have built your siege workshop here, I think. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why it took so much stone. Yeah, we saw one TC here. A nice TC. He can hunt a bit. He take some wood. He can hunt this elephant too. So it will give him a bit food income, you know. But wow, Jskillz economy is sick, you know. It doesn't have. Oh, these fishes are not working. That's so bad. You should have made a dock here. But it doesn't have any farm eco, but everything else is nice. But yeah, gameplay from Lylzz wasn't the one I expected, you know. He saw knights, he made a camel, that's nice. Nice move, a nice add. But the camel should be with his army. CD is killing an archer. And yes, that will be hurtful. Or not, because Lylzz isn't attacking. It should have been more hurtful, you know. Yeah. And oh, he can deal against this mass. He will just be able to run, I think. And 2 wheels down. 3 probably. Force won't be down. And now... Skim out one side. Knights here, Skim here, and game here, and game. Oh, those archers are dead. Okay, second and third essay for Jskillz. I don't know how Lylzz managed to make them 9 archers survive. It just lost 2 or 4, I think, in the move. And that's so nice, he made them live. He's taking relics, okay. The scale, I don't know, skateboarding, I think it's called in English. Yeah, but even I wouldn't have made a demo in case of my opponent kisses the edge of the land, you know. And I love demos. Skateboarding, yeah. Devotion again. This is strong. By doing this upgrade, so few people is doing it, and it's really strong upgrade. But Jskillz have a thick army. How do you counter that? It needs a forward siege, Jskillz, and push this TC. And he needs to get control of this gold, so he needs to put an outpost here. And by using gold control, he could win this game easily. And now he's transiting to cavalry archer. That's a nice score. Okay, Botkinaro. Lylzz, you don't want to have to micro against skirms on the top of the hill. You don't want to do that. And the monks will be killed here. Meanwhile, Jskillz monks aren't touched. The more the game is running, the more it favors Lylzz, I think. Because on this matchup, one by one, I think Saracens is better than Huns. But right now, with the heal, if Jskillz manage to have a nice cavalry mass, archer cavalry mass, how can you push something like that here with this heal? Even with commerce, you know, even if Lylzz have just full commerce, I don't see how we can push that. University, so we will probably have ballistics, okay. Fish trap are in. Not the best fish trap you ever seen, but well, they exist. Something like, okay, almost 20 farms. Still better than Lylzz one. No. This is a game of patience between the two. Lylzz is taking stone, so maybe, I say maybe we'll see a castle here to prevent the loss of this TC, or to prevent. Oh. Why is diving right now, Jskillz? Lylzz could micro the town center on the monks like that, so there is no more monks, and that fight isn't that good for Jskillz, I think. Well, he clean almost totally. Lylzz just have to enter in this TC and he will be safe. But he preferred to lose all his archer mass and say GG. Okay. I think Lylzz just made a terrible fight here because it just had to run away, let him dive on 2 TCs and just back and fight here maybe. And yeah, I think that Jskillz should have made a siege workshop here and push. And I don't know why, because he made it on the other games. If he didn't have done it, it was on purpose, because he did it on the other game, you know. Anyway, that was a sick dive. Well played from Jskillz. Lylzz maybe was overconfident. Toi aussi, Farou, des bisous. Okay, that's a 3-2 for Jskillz. Lylzz fought well, but didn't reverse. It was a nice set, guys. I appreciated guessing it. It There was nice games, you know. And I'm glad to have casted it. I don't know if I will cast another set soon, but if I may just launch a stream like that just because I want to cast it. But I don't know yet. On this round, Lylzz is playing against this Dino, so you will probably see the match tomorrow on this Dino on this Dino's channel, Twitch channel. They play at 12:13 GMT. So feel free to look at on this Dino channel. And Jskillz is playing against I don't know who. Against X-Raven, okay. It should be a nice match too. X-Raven is used to participate to a lot of tournaments, so it's a hard player to face on these settings. So I hope I will see a nice match between them. Okay. So guys, tell you see you later. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and yeah, feel free to talk and speak about the AOE Pong tournament, because it's nice, it's a better tournament. Okay, have a good evening, see you.